Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Gonna mess around with this model art. So the core parts that have changed for this since the draft, or the single clean version of the whole illustration, is that the body is now wider. You can kind of see it here from the vest. So the upper body is wearing a vest. Kind of like a dress shirt, formal, a little bit formal. It is now about, how far is that? Maybe about half of an iris width across. So there's a little bit more shoulder width. To match that, the breasts have gotten bigger, because the body is now wider. What else is there? Also, today I also need to make some time to work on a logo because I said I was going to work on a logo. So, I'll probably finish up the model art a little bit ahead of time and work on logo stuff for a little bit. I'm definitely not a graphic designer, so that's probably not going to be particularly flashy, but heck. I said I wanted to practice it, so I'm going to practice it. The circular shape here looks a little bit weird, but I don't actually know by how weird. Yeah, we could have a bit of extra line weight there, that's actually fine. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, we just needed to change that because it looked a little bit... it looks a little straight on this angle now. Why does it look a little straight there? But it's a round angle, but it just looks straight. This is actually the underneath part, but I still need it as a guide. Why is it like that? Okay, we're just gonna leave that because the shape is about right. And it's still the underpiece, so, I've got the shirt's, breast portion as a single piece. See if that actually ends up being a problem, because that's not too difficult to separate. It's also underneath stuff, so it's actually easier to separate. So... we have the vest here now. Got a top piece, and then a bottom piece here because of the, basically the bit that has to go over the top of the breast. Quite literally just for that part. But it also means that the breasts have to go over the top of that. So... do 2 new layers here. Alright. And this breast left. Alright, how should we do this? hum. Hum, 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 hum. Alright, how do I do the middle part here? So basically it has to go into this. Okay. Okay, so something like that. Why is it extra thick on this part? If it's going to be extra thick, it needs to be on the bottom part of the line, not the top part here. How about there? Alright, let's do other side. Actually, I probably want this line to start a little lower. Is that too high? It should be fine. Hum, 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 hum. Like how I make an outer layer has to be like a little bit longer than the other part. And then this part actually has to connect onto this part, like so. Hum, 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 hum. Okay, something like that. That is essentially the vest. I will mess with the arms at a separate time. We're going to do the lower body. So the only part that actually need to be done here is the arms, the lower body, and then the hair, which is basically... Actually, no, have I done all the hair parts I need? Hold on, let me have a look at this. Hair parts? No, I haven't done the hair at all. Yeah, I haven't touched the hair, because all the red lines is the single version. Alright, we'll miss the arms later, so let's go down to the lower body. I'm currently deciding if I need a bottom version of the, or back version of the vest. To loop around the body. I don't know if it's gonna move enough to warrant it. Because that changes how I have to do some parts a little bit. Okay, so hum. Alright, so lower body. Alright, what's the best way to do the skirt? Right now it's like one long piece of cloth. Either way, skirt. Okay, let me just think about how to flex this. How to ripple? If the line is not uniform to start, that when that happens, But this is probably the longest flowing skirt I've done in a long time. Oh, either way, we're going to bring the skirt out from here. Okay, so either it goes in the front piece or the back piece, or I go front, left, right, back piece. That's also another choice. Because if I do a left, if I have a separate front piece from the left and the right, I think I'm a bit more flexible. Actually, do I have more flexibility like that? Not really. Okay, I think I should be able to do just the front and the back. Might play around with this again once it's in the rigging process. Hum. So bring that down to there, and then bring that down to there. Okay, we'll do that. Then we're going to go into the clothing back portion. So we're going to make the skirt back. Hmm. Um. Hum. Hum. Okay, so that's there. Then we kind of need to draw the same line again. Then we go like this, we turn this off. Then we want to go here, we're going to use the soft eraser to cut off a little bit here. Then cut off a little bit right about here. Now we have a front and a back, and it kind of connects. Do I actually need to do that, or can I just leave it and just... Might actually be fine just like that. In fact, I might take this back piece and just go... I'll figure that out at some point. So basically only have the, carve section here. Where's my rough? Not you, you. So the good thing about a super long skirt is that you don't need to worry about the thighs at all. So we're going to, it means that we can basically turn the leg into a stick. Or essentially a single cylinder from the calf down, or the knee down to the ankle, which makes it very useful. Okay, so in the lower body, underneath skirts, we're gonna have legs. We're gonna go right. And we're going to turn around this way because this is the way this is actually facing. So right is this leg. Okay, sure. And then we go right, calf. And then above that will be the shoe. The boots. We're going to shift the foot across a little bit Because we need the ankle to actually start about here on the shoe. Because we want these kind of thick boots for the base. Alright, do I start with the ankle or do I not? I could start the ankle, that'll give me the actual positioning I need here. Or do I start the calf like a normal person? Okay, so basically we'll have the knee, it's never going to be visible. We're gonna bring this across. Okay. Alright, so how do we need to separate the shoe? A left part here, a right part here, or right, left, the tongue, that can be one piece. This base part here, which the tongue can just go right on top of it to create the shape. And the tongue will just bend over it to kind of hide it, because this is going to be the foot that's moving. We're going to anchor the left foot and we'll move the right foot here. And then the sole can be one piece because we'll just move the stuff on top of it around to define the shape. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let me just make sure I know what the knees kind of like facing like this. But the knee's about right here. That looks really low for the knee. Just like looking again, it's just like that looks really low. That is really low. I think the knee should be a little further up, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Because you can't see it to begin with. Actually, no, is it? Plus 5? No, the knee should be a little further up. Actually, no, the boots are really tall. That's probably what's throwing me off. I haven't really worked with boots in a while. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of extra actual height here that's being hit by the boots. Just been stared at enough times and it'll just make stance after a while. Well, it should anyway. Okay, so given that, that means that we need to go right, left, tongue, base, sole, and then I need to figure out how to do the laces. Great. So at the top is going to be this left side. What do I even call this? I'm just gonna call this left body. At the very least, I know what I'm talking about. So that's the general purpose of that. Okay, so let me just very casually go into the single here. We're just going to go ahead and lasso basic. Oh my god. Don't snap, please. Left. So up through here and in through here, and we're just going to go ahead to go. Yeah. A little bit. There we go. I can work with that. Okay, so left body is basically this portion here. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. Here's me making decisions on the spot again. Because this foot is still facing somewhat forward, so we just need to go down the foot, hit the bend on the ankle a little bit, and then bend over the top of the shoe. Oh my god, my wrist doesn't work that way. Okay, let's just turn this around. And have this like curve into, make this like nice and round and make it curve into the actual thing. Okay, so then to make this look thick, we want to give this a little bit of extra birth here. Actually, should I go full mount? Yeah, let's go full mount. Let's make this look nice and thick. Because this is supposed to be a thick boot. Okay. I can totally draw lines. Give me a moment. So that hits the ankle portion, which is actually about here. Wraps around the ankle. It doesn't need to be as aggressive as an actual foot because there's actually a lot of space back here. Because this is very thick material. Then we'll wrap it into the body here. So a bit like that. Then we'll go for the right body, where we just need to go ahead and go yoink down at the same spot. This goes across, wrap this around the foot. Give this a little bit extra line weight. The transformations are going to be a little bit funky here because we're literally going to have to peel this upwards to reveal more of the tongue portion of the shoe, which I think might actually... Is that going to go on top or is it going to go up below? Oh no, it could go below, it's fine. It has to go below, what I'm talking about. No, that's pointing the wrong way. Yeah, that's the one. That's not the right eraser, this eraser. Thank you. Okay. Pointing this way. Then we want this to go over the foot onto the far side. Actually bring this out a bit more and then go. Okay, I'll go like that. We'll give this side the same kind of extra berth on the edges here to give it the full thick feel. Just not as high because I think it's actually a little uneven. And we'll bring this down. Let us go behind the carve real quick and go shoot back. And we're going to line in the backside of this. I'm just checking the time to make sure I'm actually... Gotta give myself time to work on the logo afterwards. Let me do here. So that goes into the back, like so. That's the wrong spot to connect it. Bit more like that. We'll just go ahead and go. Is that the right body? Left body, left body. Connect that up. Oh, whoops. Hold up. This needs to go into here. And you... I would like to just connect this a little bit lower. Have this be a little bit more liberal as it's going around the foot. And have a hook aggressively here. Like so, okay. Then we need, we'll call this front body. Basically, this is going to incorporate the part here. Give the shoe a very firm look. Maybe a little bit of a crease as it gets to the toes. Like so. Hard bring this around the... how should I do this? Yeah, hard bring this around the front of the foot as it levels out, and then bring it backwards into the... I like this to be a little rounder here. Let's cut that line off. I can work on the line weight a little bit after this. Like so. Cut that bit off, and we're just going to let this line inwards. Just have like a minor crease on the little part of where that boot would be. I'll give this a little bit extra room here. We'll bring this back to about where the heel, halfway down the heel. Then we'll go with the tongue. Which needs to largely incorporate this portion here. Then it'll go down here. A little over the very peak of the dome of the foot here. So we'll round it slightly. Then we're going to actually bring this up around the side of the foot. Like so. Hit it underneath, and then we want to wrap it around the foot, similar to how the top two parts are wrapped around the foot. Like so. And it can have sharp edges because we're never going to see the corners. Then we're going to do the heel, or the sole, where we want to have the sharp edge coming down right here, where it's the vertical portion of this. Then bring this around the same way in front of the foot, at this angle. We're going to just bring this round the foot here. Okay, then we also need to slam this down right next to the ankle here. Have this round out around. And follow the shape of the foot. Then bring that around and do it like that. Typically don't need the line at the back on this side, but we do need to essentially wrap this around the sole of the foot here at this angle, so it'll be something like this. Where the sole of the foot goes to about like here, and it'll go around the foot. What side of the foot is this? This is the... Oh, this is the side of the foot. Something like that. Doesn't have to be too accurate because you can't see that part. It's not relevant. I should make sure those lines at least clean, so it won't cause problems during any transformations. Okay, now for the laces, which the bow is going to go right at the top, so let us work that in. Okay, how's the best way to do the laces? Let's think about this. Also, Everyone can now brace themselves. I'm going to complain about laces at some point during this process. As much as it's really mostly hidden, and it's also mostly confined to just being a ribbon on a very long boot that's on a vertical surface. So honestly, it's really not as bad as usual laces. If I was doing sneaker laces, I'd be complaining a lot now. Okay, so we've got the ribbon portion of this. Okay, no, this is the ribbon portion. Because only this will be at the front. Alright, so we've got the centerpiece, right left bow, right left end. Okay, here we go. Hum, hum, hum. Gonna make this like a little bit large. Then we're also gonna add a little bit extra. Kind of some extra detail to a knot. I don't know why I'm bothering to do that. I'm never gonna look at this part. Why am I bothering to do that? No one's ever gonna look down here. No, we're just gonna make this simpler and just draw a circle. No one ever looks down here, and they don't care about the knot. Who the heck is actually gonna look at this and be like, the knot's just a circle? No one's gonna see that. Okay, so bow right. So I want to draw this the lazy way or the higher effort way. I think for the bow and the ends, I have to at least do it like this because it's the shape isn't as uniform. But left. This is the one that's going to be facing the camera a little bit, so let's just go a little aggressively with how everything needs to sit here. I might draw them again with just the color layer and the outline, see how that feels. Outline is also partially very affected by how big the canvas is, so that would probably take some extra tinkling. Great thing is it's basically just a ribbon. I don't have to think that hard about it. This is a little bit closer to the camera, so we'll make it a little bit bigger. Hum. Okay, so laces. We're also going to drop this down a little bit. Then below the body, yeah, on top of the tongue, we're going to make another photo for lace cross. We're gonna be super lazy right at the top. We're just gonna go ahead and we'll go do we do each X together or do we need to do each X separately? Or can I do all the left slanting and right slanting separately and just have a tower of them? That's also not a choice. I might be able to get away with just a tower of these things. You know, that might not really work on this perspective or work better on the front perspective one. What's the best way to deal with this? Realistically, I need the top piece and then 8 extra pieces here to be able to handle the shadows. If there's gonna be much shadows down here. Why am I thinking so hard about this? I don't know, I'm thinking way too hard about this. Although I just have the shadows as a separate layer. If the shadows are a separate layer, I can technically control all the depth at the same time. Yeah, I think here only the shadows actually need to be separate. I think I can actually turn this into giant tower, and it'll actually be just fine. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this as just one big tower, I think. Okay, I'll go with this. Doesn't look completely ridiculous, which is good enough, honestly, for laces. Yeah, we'll try and focus on using shadows to handle this part. Realistically, that's how it has to go anyway, because of the way, the laces will have to sit to begin with. Hmm. Yeah, let's hope the shadows really put that part together. Alright, left. Carve. I'll go, whoa, don't do that. Okay. Alright, so once again, right body, left body, front, tongue, so... yeah, that works. Um. Hum. There's a go left body. Hum. Bit too sharp of a rise here. Let's drop that. This is the ankle foot, so we can be a little bit more aggressive with the corners here. These corners that don't work in Live2D, unfortunately, you basically can't pull them apart. The lines there get merged and they just get stuck there. Front body. Okay, then we have tongue. Bum. Hum. Hum. Here we go, soul. Hum. Okay, it's just not. Okay, I think the soul actually needs to, based on perspective, go right about here. The souls are right about there, so we'll go warp across the back. Okay, kind of like that. Actually, no, I need to make this. Gonna have the soul back in about there. Because it needs to kind of match this other foot. The heels are supposed to be like somewhat kind of close together. And that's basically where I'm judging it from. Hum. Hum. I mean, the back honestly doesn't matter all that much. I think I want to make this a little bit more liberal. Hum. Alright, so in front of tongue, gonna need the laces. The lace ribbon. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Okay, alright. Um. Hum, hum, hum. Hum, 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 hum. Bullet. Um. Hum, 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 hum. Just let this really hang. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, hum, hum. Hum, 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 hum. Okay, then, in front of the tongue, lace cross. Um, Hum. Why does that look different from the other side? 1, 2... Oh, there's one more. Okay, sure. Something like that. Okay, so that's basically the legs. Alright, so the arms and the hair still need to be done, but I'm going to swap over and work on a logo that I said I was going to. Alright, so it has to fit into the corner of a 1920 by 1080 because it needs to be able to fit on the thumbnail. So theoretically, the idea here is that I'm just going to draw this, and then if I can squeeze it down into a quarter by just grabbing the edge of it and just dragging it, it should just work. Alright, what have I been told? Let's have a look at this. Just what letters do I have to work with here? So I need to have the words. Let's see. Oh, let me just change the title since it's doing something different now. I'll just change the name again once we're out of the initial, well, done with the stream. That's pretty much how it always works anyway. Alright, so I need to have the letters or the words. Let's see. VIRTUALLYUNITEDSMP. Okay, so this is, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, this is 6, and this is 3. The T has to be in the middle, right? Wait. 9 will be, no, the U will be in the middle. Okay, I can bend this a bit more. Oh yeah, this is for a Minecraft logo. The HTMP might have made it very obvious, but this is for Minecraft. Can I actually stretch this Y and V ends out so that maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Let us just do that. What happens if I try to have this idea of a crossed pickaxe on the and bend this round the other way instead. So technically this could be quite a bit. Or the V and the Y can be significantly larger, that's the other choice. Hmm. Um. Hmm. 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 Um. Having a real good think about this again. I think this is actually like an okay concept. I have to change how this inside portion I think looks quite a bit, but this actually works as a concept. Hmm. Um. Um. You know what? Let's just put a ruler down the middle because I want. We just want to put a regular ruler down the middle. I think actually. What is this? 1920, so 18. No, 960. Right. Let's just put a vertical ruler down 960. Hmm. Oh, great. Hum, 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 hum. Hmm. Um... 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 Alright, just get in here and clean up some lines here. Okay, so we're gonna say that the V is the front. Um... Hmm... Um... Well, it's supposed to be for Minecraft, so I've been told to make it for Minecraft. I mean, we have some tech mods, but um... that's like... I've basically been told to either... It either needs to be, what, the Vtuber related, United as a theme, or just something Minecraft. Like, basically. I like the three core parts that has been discussed so far. So... So I'm allowed to just... Right now it's just a drafting phase anyway, so I'm allowed to just like throw ideas to the wall. Hum. Okay, how do ends work again like this? What the fuck am I doing? The middle of M is not in the on top that part. This part. Aren't they more supposed to be like giant? Supposed to be more like giant mousey, isn't it? Because they're marsupials. The only recent kangaroo stuff I've watched is one about how they'll try to drown you, so Alright, we'll put this as candidate 1. Cause what was it? The thing about mouse is that they bend backwards, wasn't it? Or they like point backwards a little bit. So that they have like a longer run around here. Make it a little thinner. What's the other choice to go? Why the heck did that turn into an R? Hum. Probably had to do the letters in a more compact fashion here. It was like this. But for something like this, it's better if the letters are like tightly packed. I mean, the core focus of this would then actually be the tails here turning to a hand. A picture is actually smarter if then the letters are slanted in a way where this is more this way, and then this part is more this way, so that they connect together. Those sound like achievements. I'll be perfectly real. Those sound completely like achievements. And then, well, we technically have a gap here because virtually is longer than United, so this is where you put in old Minecraft block. or some other kind of image here. What else do you have in this gap? Let me just make sure I save this somewhere. Okay, we'll leave this here because I'm basically out of time anyway. I got kind of like 2 mock-ups sketched here for this, but this is more for things to come in the future and not for my own personal stuff right now. Alright, so anyways, as for this model, the arms need to be added in. Obviously, the arms need to move a bit from where the sketch is. Actually, the shoulder needs to move. The arm itself can still bend in into exactly the same location, which is hilarious. So this arm is going to... Let me just go down to here. This arm needs to go down and then it could just go warp like this at a sharper angle. And then this arm will be down from here and then across here. It'll be exactly the same thing, but moved across a bit. And then the hair needs to be done. So basically there's the front hair, which is very short. Basically a Hime cut. The side hair, which is a little long. The side hair on here, which extends into the back hair, which goes down here. And then will also come down the back here. But you can't see that part, so I didn't draw it in the original thing. And then you have the bits on the edge of the side here of the pigtails. And that's basically the main part. And if we really want to, we can do this. Yoink. But I don't think I will, because it's still basically a remake of one of the original models I put out for showcasing. Way back then when I thought my rigs were actually pretty good. They were still better than like a lot of standard ones at the time. A little bit. Alright, but anyways, as for tomorrow, we'll be continuing with Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I'm actually going to pull it up right now. Actually, no. I don't really need to pull it up to basically explain. I have leveled a lot of things so that they are basically fully evolved. So, from what I understand, because I actually took a look, trade evolutions and some third stage happiness evolutions evolve around 40 to 45. So I've more or less evolved everything apart from a few things up to max evolution, which is mostly into the 30s, like early 30s for most things, luckily, because I'm not into the super late parts where you have things like Ponyta or other things is like level 40. The linking code is in the game if you want to evolve earlier, because all of those Pokemon actually evolve quite early. I think they evolved the first time at 20, and you don't want to go all the way up to 40, you can go use the linking code. But they also have a natural evolution at 40. I think it's just like a quality of life thing to make it more accessible. I don't know how accessible the linking code actually is. The happiness evolutions, I think, are completely dependent on what do you call it? Level. I didn't take a good look at Eevee because that was the one that had the most variances because of Espeon and Umbreon. But we'll probably tackle that when we get down to that point. Actually, I can't pull it up. Hold up. I have the page for it because I looked at it earlier. Let me just go into display mode. So yeah, here we go. Basically, they give you a level or a item. So if you want to evolve earlier, you can, but I think the only ones that are relevant, I think, for the item is actually what? Probably Politoed, Sizzle, Kingdra. Actually, no, I think Seadra learns most of its dragon moves anyway, so you don't need Kingdra. I think Politoed's moveset changes a little bit. I think Steelix's moveset changes a little bit. Rhyperior's moveset might change a little, I'm not sure. And then there's a whole bunch of extra stones. Where's Espeon? Espeon, Umbreon. Okay, Espeon, Umbreon are stones. Leafeon and Glaceon are in the game, they use stones. Sylveon is in the game apparently, uses stone. It seems like Togekiss is not listed here, but Togekiss already had a standard stone evolution, so probably why they're included, because these are all the alternate evolutions added to the game to facilitate trade or happiness evolutions. Because we've got what? You've got Gligar here, which is a stone. Sneasel's... How did Sneasel evolve originally? Was what? Holding an item in trade. And was Gligar the same? I actually don't know, I don't use them. Porygon's always been in trade. And then all of these baby Pokemon evolving by happiness. Munchlax took to like level 30 to evolve the Snorlax, which is actually crazy. Dusknoir is at 50. So we get a Dusclops. I do like Dusknoir, so I might actually make the effort to get a Dusknoir. But hopefully it's later into the game and it's really kind of close to level 50, because that'd be really helpful. A Magnet Stone for Nosepass, that's hilarious. What was it, Magby? Well, these are... I don't know how up-to-date this wiki is. Because this wiki isn't by... Oh no, is it official or is it not official? Wikis aren't usually managed officially, so I don't know when this was updated. This is what, 5.0? I should be on 5.0 because I'm using the latest version, at least. Yes, so... I will admit, I have evolved one thing that I think was actually hilarious that I really should have done on stream, which was I moonstoned my Baneri Clefairy. And it's now got the most amazing flies, because it's a Lot Bunny Clefable. And I should have totally done it on stream, but I ended up evolving it because I had the Moonstone. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna evolve it. Yeah, these are just other changes to other things. I mean, I haven't looked at the Pokedex at all because I don't want to do too much spoiler stuff. I mean, the only check I really want to check would be whether Togekiss is in the game, because I don't know if I want to bother holding a Togetic for that long if Togekiss is in the game. Well, apparently there's a comment here that says Nidorino doesn't evolve a Moonstone, which is apparently completely broken. And Celadon apparently only has the standard stones, it doesn't have the rest of them. Great. Well, we'll see how accessible the stones are as we get through the game, but that's pretty much where I'm at. I've evolved a bunch of things. I might catch a Diglett, actually, if I have time before stream, and see how many penises we can make, because the Execute penis out of the ground, like the 6 different penises coming out of the ground that the Gambler had was absolutely fantastic. It was literally flesh-colored, phallic-shaped things poking out of the ground. Because I think Diglett makes some of the funniest fusions because of its phallic shape in the end. So that might be a thing. Actually, maybe we'll just catch one after starting, because I don't actually have a ground Pokemon to do the gym with. But I have also traded for water Pokemon, so that's also been done. So we can go straight to the captain's quarters and just get the SS to go away. I actually don't know if it goes away because there's a casino in there. Alright, so anyways, that will be tomorrow, and we have finished up with this for today. I don't know about work more on it off stream because I'm basically working on the Live2D animated scene instead in my free time now. Basically, these two are swapped places. I have spare time to work on something, I'll work on this time. So probably if it's gonna be an art stream and I'm not doing baseball stuff, it will be this. Alright, so anyways, the boardings are complete. They're as complete as they're going to be for now. There's no fives or but for this one, so there won't be any boarding down there because I have seen some people do 5 physics. I don't know how 5 physics works, but I'm also not very good at drawing thick, so that's probably why. I'm actually looking at this and do I need a lower weighted Bristol? Because this is actually really high up, because armpit's like down here, should actually be about in line with the armpit. Which should actually be about here, which would really send them forward. Which I guess is also kind of correct as well. But this is actually the fabric stretching forward, so I guess this is actually okay. It's not the actual breast. It's the fabric of the vest on top. Alright, well, we'll think more about this next time. And we'll do Pokemon tomorrow. So anyways, thank you very much for watching today's stream. We'll be doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion tomorrow. So if you're interested in that and you aren't subscribed, remember to subscribe. Or you want to just see the art streams continuing on next week, remember to subscribe for that. Leave a like because it helps me out. And I'll see you all next time. Rap God!